Hello you guys, and welcome to Abundantly Minimal. My name is Sarah and thank you for joining me in today's video. We'll be switching it up a little bit. Today I'm going to be reacting to the footage from before I was a minimalist. Now this footage is from 2015. It's before I started Abundantly Minimal, this channel, anything like that. I had heard a little bit about minimalism and we had started doing a few things, but because the damage was so bad and we really had so much stuff, you're not going to necessarily notice that there was much progress already made. I had actually previously shared this on the channel about a year and a half ago with a little bit more explanation and context, so I will link that video below if you're interested, but I haven't actually watched this footage since. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and hopefully you'll either be relieved that your place does not look like mine, or if you do realize your place looks like mine used to, then maybe it can be a good motivator that it doesn't always have to be that way and you can completely transform the way you live your life. Let's begin.
So here we have the bedroom.
Oh.
And we'd actually done some organization recently.
It just looks so terrible, like
so a little messy there. And so we did do a first.
Like you can hardly walk through. There's stuff all over the floor.
There's still a lot left. Jake's doing a lot better than I am. He's down to these clothes hanging up, and I've got this whole section and over here. So I definitely have my work to do.
I had so many clothing items too.
Belongings here.
Wow.
Again, we're pretty proud of how clean this part is compared to the rest of the house, so I guess that's saying something. Then into the bathroom.
It's crazy as you watch too, because so much of this clothing that was in there we don't have anymore. The shoes I saw stacked up, don't have those anymore.
We've done some work here.
Oh,
kind of a lot going on.
Those shelves.
Products, and even all these products in reserve, so working on reducing that. Additional things down there.
Just like so packed with stuff everywhere.
That then takes us to our dining room. So right now there's a lot of holiday gifts and some catch-all here. But again, excess.
Oh my God.
Is kind of apparent everywhere. Some things we need to take to other places.
I swear, when we look at this, like 90% of that stuff is gone at this point. You forget you had so many items until you watch this footage back.
Extra boxes. Why do we have those?
We have the donation bin then, though. That's been an amazing thing, just to have that bin set aside in your space to always be adding to it as you declutter an item. Oh my gosh. That living room, though. Like, we lived like this.
Progress point. Living room here, kind of junky. Well, definitely very junky at the moment. Some more gifts over there on the chair. A lot of papers. It's kind of final exam grading time, but still just a lot of stuff. And I assure you, every dresser we're passing is packed with things. Here's some more boxes and additional stuff that doesn't have a place. More.
Like I mentioned in the clip here, so many items didn't have a spot where they belonged. We just kind of felt helpless with all of our stuff. And so it was just like you found a spot, you know, whether it was behind the couch there or just stacked up randomly. I mean, that's the thing, there's clutter everywhere.
More stuff, some scattered shoes. Clearly our system is not working. And then here's probably the worst room of all.
Oh.
Now it normally, well, I can't say normally, it doesn't look this bad. We did empty out the closet.
So this room is the infamous storage room, basically. The apartment was a 2-bedroom apartment and this was just stuff. This looks terrible. It was worse than this for a while, but it still looks pretty hideous. And I can't believe, like I look at the bookshelf, I can't believe we had so many books.
With hopes, or mostly empty out the closet with hopes we'd be able to do some work on the stuff that was in it. However, what you see on the floor is what was in the closet before. So a lot of extra.
Oh my
things.
gosh.
Bookshelves are packed. Have we read anything off of there recently? Not at all. Corners are packed with things. Desk covered with stuff.
We had 2 filing cabinets too. Like, why would we need filing cabinets? I mean, I just don't get it.
Cabinets covered with stuff, more stuff in the corner. We're really packing stuff in every nook and cranny. And the truth is, how often do we use these things? Rarely, if ever. This stuff needs to go. Moving on then to the kitchen. So this is kind of one part of our kitchen. We've got a lot of junk under the table. tons of cleaning products. And the truth is, the majority of these we don't even use. I hate some of these products. Baking soda and vinegar can be your go-to clean source for a lot of these things. A lot of this junk was left over from Jake's college roommates. And, we've pawned off some of it and used up a few things, but still too much.
Oh.
Excess things. This table is kind of a place for random stuff that doesn't make it into the cabinets and whatnot.
And we had so many cabinets, but yet not everything fit in the cabinets. Like, that's a red flag. We should have known that was too much. But the fact that we just had that extra table sitting out just to collect stuff is problematic.
More junk and tons of appliances on here, no real organization. And then in the kitchen I was just juicing. So that is out, and that will be cleaned very shortly. Made a yummy beet, carrot, apple, orange juice.
Random.
And so this area is not as bad it's not great, but not as bad as it has been.
Wow. All right. Well, I think when addressing footage like that, as well as perhaps in your own space if you're struggling with clutter, I think it's really important we address the root causes. Why does this happen? I don't think anyone chooses to live this way, so how does it happen? I think for myself and my husband Jake, first of all, just after we got married, moving in together and realizing we had double of so much stuff was something that we needed to confront, and we didn't confront it for a while. Some of my own issues were that I didn't want to throw things away and cause waste to the environment. I wanted to obtain things for free if possible, and so I would take things on even if I didn't need them, so I didn't have to actually pay for it in the future. And I think the biggest reason why not only the space was a disaster, just from the stuff, but also the cleanliness of it, I think just has to do with time. Jake and I had finished our first year as teachers, and I know for myself, the district I was working in, I think it was great. I had a really positive experience overall, but the way I worked and the amount of hours I worked, especially that first year, and I think the second year as well, was absolutely exhausting. And, as a teacher, I was massively sleep deprived. I'd get maximum like 5 hours of sleep a night during the week, and I taught 4 different grade levels and subjects that were 80-minute classes. You really had to have a lot of material. So I think it just like when you give so much to a job, then it means other things have to be neglected. And I never thought, well, these are my deadlines, these are the pressing tasks. I can't even sleep a full 7 or 8 hours. Why would I clean? Like, cleaning can wait. I think that was kind of a perception I had, just when you're that exhausted. So I think those all kind of led to me holding on to way more than I should have. However, it does get better, it can get better, and when I look back at this footage, it's hard to believe that we did live like that for so long when, for the past several years, our lives have simplified so much. It's so much more calming, relaxing. I genuinely love my space. I'm not embarrassed by my space, and I'm just really happy with that journey. Now, if any of you watching felt like your space kind of looked like this or kind of looks like this, or maybe you have a lot of clutter that you are not sure how to deal with, I have put together a minimalism course to help you really simplify your space, and it goes through every single part of not only your physical space, but also a lot of the reasons why we hold on to the things that we do, and to really allow ourselves to overcome that and to actually live in a space that we love. In the 10-week course, you get new materials each week, which includes videos, audio guides, printable or digital worksheets, as well as bonus challenges, action steps for the week, Q&A videos, and private access to a Facebook group to interact with and get support from other students from the course. So if you think that would be interesting to you or someone you know, I will leave the links to the course in the description field below, as well as a video where I walk you through in more detail all the different parts of the course. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel up here, and you can check out some of my past videos here. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.